Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today in this video I'm going to give you my tarot forecast and advice for the upcoming week. And it's the first week of November, from November 1st until November 7th. And my tarot forecast and advice is going to be for each zodiac sign, and I'm roughly going to spend about 2 minutes on each zodiac sign, so trying to give you all key points and things you need to consider in the upcoming week. Okay, don't forget to subscribe because I do all those my tarot forecast and advice every single week, so you don't miss yours. Okay, so let's start. So as the first zodiac sign we have Aries, so let's see what should Aries expect in the upcoming week. And for Aries, we have 10 of Wands. So for Aries, as you can see in the card, he has 10 Wands and he's trying to hold all of them. So it's not an easy week. So you have a lot on your plate, lots of things to do, lots of things to handle. And you're kind of trying to do everything at the same time. So I have to do this, I have to do this, I will have to take responsibilities over this and this and this and this. So it can be just a bit too much for you. So that's why mentally, emotionally, and physically, it can, like this week can be a bit hard because there are just in general a lot of things you need to handle. So that's why you may experience sort of pressure on you within this week. Maybe it can be from your work, pressure can be from your work, from your relationships, from other people, but it can be you who decided to put lots of pressure on yourself. So it's not necessarily needs to be other people, so you can actually put too many things on yourself. So remember this week that you will have so many responsibilities, so many things to do. So try to stay focused. Take some time off maybe before you start the week, because this week is not going to be an easy one. So you definitely might feel a bit tired at the end of this week, but if you can handle, don't forget to ask for the help if you need it from the side. So don't be afraid to go in and ask. Don't be the one, or don't be the person who is trying to handle everything by yourself. If this week you have something you can get rid of, so it's better to do so because you already have a lot. So not an easy week, but just remember about the things that you don't overwork, don't take too many responsibilities over you. So if there is a chance, for example, at work that somebody else can do that, just let other people do that. So you already have lots of things on your plate, so let other people do that. Remember that. So next one we have Taurus. And for Taurus, we have King of Swords. So for Taurus, because this is the king, it's important for you this week to do everything with confidence, knowing actually what you're doing, trying to be effective, trying to do all the things, be organized, and clearly know all your tasks. So if you need to spend some time on actually figuring out all the things you have to do, so it's better to do that, because as I've said earlier, it's a king. He knows what he knows what he has to do. So please, within this week, be organized, know what you have to do, take control over it, and be confident in whatever you do this week. And remember that kings, they can find solutions in every situation. So whatever happens this week, remember that there is a way to figure things out. There is an exit out of this place, and you can handle all these things, and you can solve all the issues, and you can solve all the problems. You have enough knowledge for that, you have enough skills for that. So don't be afraid whatever comes within this week, maybe some issues or problems, as I've said earlier, you can solve everything and you can handle everything. Don't let emotions take over you, because he doesn't let emotions taking over him. He is strict. He knows what he is doing, and he is very confident in himself, and he doesn't let anybody or anything take over him or control him. So you are by yourself. You are responsible for everything, and you can handle everything within this week. So that's why whatever comes, try to analyze everything, try to come up with strategic solutions. So there's no place for emotions within this week. If you have the feeling that emotions are taking over you, take maybe some time off, take a couple hours off and go back and solve the problems with like doing analysis or coming up with the strategies. So also another thing to pay attention to is not to be stubborn, because if you still have to work with people, you still need to communicate with people, because he is a king. He can sometimes over control other people. He doesn't listen to other people because he is a king. He knows everything. So also try to avoid that. And then if you see that you start being stubborn, if you feel that you're taking control over others like too much, like delegating and being a leader is one thing, but over controlling other people, it's completely different story. Okay, but overall it's a good week. Next zodiac sign we have Gemini. For Gemini, we have 9 swords. So 9 swords, very it's very hard card, meaning that you're gonna have not an easy week. And why it's hard card in general, and why not easy week? Why it's hard? It's more about emotional and mental and physical well-being. As you can see in the card, he is kind of holding and closing his face, and this person, it's about tiredness, it's about feeling burned out, depressed, or having an anxiety. So that's kind of why it's a bit hard, because like emotionally and mentally and physically, your body is gonna tell you, and inside you're gonna feel that you are tired, you don't have enough strength to do the thing. So that's why this week can be hard, because of this emotional, mental, and physical state being. And it's about having your inner fight. So this fight and all these problems are happening because you don't feel good inside. Like you might feel tired, you might feel you lost the confidence, you don't believe in yourself, lots of self-doubts, lots of negative thoughts, and because of this you kind of may feel lost within this week and feeling a bit outside of the world, because you need to be by yourself within this week. So the problem is that right now you're kind of on the stage when you don't even believe that things can get better, that there are positive things, that things can change in a positive way. So that's why you need to ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What stops me from moving forward? What is actually happening inside of me? Is it like I'm afraid of failure? I'm afraid to move forward. I don't believe in myself. If I do some certain steps and if I take some certain steps, I'm gonna fail. So ask yourself, what are you afraid of? Why is this happening inside of you? Why do you have this conflict? So if you want to cry, cry. Don't keep all those emotions and all those feelings inside of you. Just let them go. You need to put them outside. Don't keep them inside of yourself. Okay, so that's why be ready that it's not, probably you might feel this already for Gemini. So that's why be ready for this week if it's happening. Maybe you just need some time off. Maybe you need some time to pause and think about whatever is happening in your life and on other things you need to work on. Not only work outside, like career, money related things, but you need to work on your inner self, what is happening inside of you. Okay, next one we have Cancer. And Cancer has 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles for the upcoming week. So overall, it's not a bad week, without any surprises, without any crazy upside and downs. So like kind of steady, normal week. So what is needed for this week is be rational, plan everything out, organize if you have some things coming, especially at the beginning of the week, let's say on Monday. Plan your whole week, plan all your tasks and things you have to do. So be organized within this week. So because this card is about pentacles are related to money, so what needs to be organized this week? Your finances needs to be organized as well within this week. So track all your expenses, track your income, so keep track of everything if it's possible. It's better to do so you're kind of taking control of the finances you have within this week. How much you spend, on what you spend, what are the expenses, do you have enough money for the upcoming months, let's say until the end of the year or something like that. So track everything down and plan everything. So it's beginning of the month, so it's good to plan and sort everything out at the beginning of the month. So that's why this week overall it's about work, working, creating new projects. So if you have been taking some time off in the previous week, so it's time to get back to work, and your primary focus this week is going to be like your job, your work, your career, making money, generating income. So kind of a good week, but at the same time, as I've said earlier, you need to organize everything to stay on track. If you don't do that, because as you can see, he is holding kind of one coin and he's standing on two, and he has another one on the top of his head. So it's easy to, because you need to keep the balance, right? So you need to organize everything, do everything slowly, so your coin, like one coin, doesn't drop off your head. You don't lose one coin which you hold. So better to do it very steady, slowly but surely, planning everything out. Okay, don't speed up things within this week. Steady, slowly and surely. Okay, so that was Cancer for the upcoming week. Next one we have Leo. And for Leo, we have a beautiful card. It's the World, the Major Arcana number 21. And the World is kind of one of the best cards, the most positive ones. We have the Sun. The Sun is number 1. The World is number 2. So you're going to experience peace, quiet, love within this week. So it's nice, positive week you're gonna have, my dear Leo. Having a feeling of harmony inside of you, as I said earlier, peace, happiness. And if the Sun, which I have just said, the Sun is kind of also one of the most positive one, it is actually, but the Sun is about something like very active, burning, and the peace, like the World, it's about positive, quiet time, calm time. So it's not about doing something active. It's more about having the peace and calmness within this week, and like positive, feeling happy. You don't have to run somewhere. You don't have to be so dynamic and active this week. You just need to be passive. You just need to relax within this week, and you're in your comfort zone. But as you can see on the card, and she had the frame over her, and maybe this week, yes, you feel comfortable, you feel quiet, but try to think how you can step a bit out of your comfort zone, if it is possible. So try to think about other ways what you can do. So overall, because it's very good week, it's positive week, so if you can do something outside of your comfort zone, like break those boundaries, it would be great. It's also a great week for working with other people, so because it's about like international, multicultural card. So if you have that's great for traveling. So if you have been thinking, I don't know, about immigration processes, going somewhere to another country abroad, meeting new people from different cultures. So this week is very positive for that because it's the world, it's about globalization. And if you are planning to do, I don't know, like immigration things, as I've said earlier, passports, visas, or planning to go to travel, so it's a great week for that, and it's a great week for working and communicating from people from all over the world. So my dear Leo, it's a great week for everything. Don't rush things up. Don't run somewhere. Don't do so many crazy things. Don't be super active. As I said earlier, this card is about having peace and happiness inside of you. You can be very passive this week. Truly enjoy your life. Truly enjoy whatever is happening. Like enjoy and stay in the comfort zone, but sometimes you need to step outside in order to see the full picture, and be ready for that. Okay, so it's a great week for Leo. Because it's also beginning of the month, so it's a great start of the month for Leo. Okay, let's do the next one. We have Virgo. For Virgo, we have the major arcana number 14, the Temperance. And the Temperance, she is about quiet times. So you need to take everything very slowly this week, and you might have this feeling that you want to rush things up. So sometimes you might think, why it is so slowly, why is this process is so slowly, but remember that everything is happening the way it's supposed to happen. Don't try to rush things up. Be very patient this week. So this week you actually have to learn how to be patient, how to stay calm and wait for things to happen. So whatever you do this week, it's gonna be very slowly. So that's why it's probably not a good time to start something, because it can be slowly. All the processes, they can take a lot of time. And as you can see on the card, she's pouring the water from one cup to another cup, and there are no splashes. You cannot see even a single drop. So why? Because she is so slow. She is very focused on what she is doing. She is very patient. So she's pouring water from one cup to another, and she doesn't lose any single drop. So remember that you have to be calm and patient. Don't let emotions take over you. Remember that this week everything can be slow, and it's totally fine. Also, because as I've just said, she has water and she's standing next to water. So if you want to do something with the water this week, would be great. I don't know, go swimming, go, I don't know, take a hot tub, take a bus, work with some liquids, because it's just not only about the water, it's in general about the liquids. So if you work with the liquids, so maybe this week work with the liquids as well. But she is very calm, so that's kind of the key word and the key idea for you this week. So remember that everything's gonna be slow, but you just need to be patient. Don't rush things up. Don't be too active. You just need to get to this flow, get to the right flow. Don't go against this flow. Don't go against this flow. Go just right on it. Go with the flow. It's gonna be easier for you. Don't try to fight it. Don't go against it. So that's kind of my advice for Virgo for the upcoming week. Be quiet. Even I'm talking about this card and I'm feeling so calm, and it's my card. I'm also Virgo, so yeah, trying to be staying calm and be patient. Whatever is happening around you, remember that everything is going to be very slowly this week. So the next zodiac sign we have Libra. And for Libra, we have 2 Pentacles. So it's about the balance. And as we have coins, it's pentacles. It's about trying to find the balance and actually choosing, making decisions. Should I rather choose this and this, kind of for Libra? Like this is for you. Should I do that? Should I do that? And because it's pentacles and coins, it's going to be related to your career, to your job, to the finances. Whether should I take this job offer or this one? Should I put my money into this or into this? So you will have to make the decisions. So you have to weigh everything out and balance everything out. So it's kind of can be a bit undecisive this week. It's one of the things you need to pay attention to. So try to take things seriously, because he doesn't care about anything. He is playing, he is having fun. Oh, should I do this, or both, or I don't care. So try to be more serious within this week. Be ready for some unexpected news, for unexpected things to happen, because you didn't expect another thing to come. You only had one thing on your plate. Now you suddenly have the second one. So the second option may actually appear within this week. So it's not what you already have, it's what you're gonna get, the situation you're gonna get within this week. So something unpredictable, something you didn't expect can happen within this week. Some news, or some events, or some situations where you will have to balance, where you will actually need to choose between 2 of the things. So don't underestimate the things, whatever you're gonna come up with in this week. Take them seriously. Okay, so next one we have Scorpio. And for Scorpio we have Page of Pentacles. And for Scorpio, I remember last week you had the major arcana number 5, and you had the card related to the knowledge, starting getting new knowledge, learning something new, getting yourself into the field of education. And this week is actually also about getting the wisdom, learning something new. And this card is about that you have to wait. You have to actually gain more knowledge. You have to gain more information in order to act. This card is kind of a reminder that whatever you learned last week, it's not enough. It's not yet enough to go and act and do the certain things. So be patient, still continue learning, but don't actually act. You have to proceed with your studies. You have to proceed with learning new skills, mastering new skills. Don't be afraid to be in the position of student. If you need to get the knowledge from somebody, be willing to open yourself, be like a sponge and get all the information. Just stay quiet and listen whatever they're saying. People who are more experienced, maybe people who have more skills and more knowledge in the specific field you're interested in. But it's not yet the time to act and act by yourself. You are kind of still missing something. You still need to analyze. You still need to do the research before you actually go and act. It's also about planning, so it's good because it's also beginning of the month, so it's good for planning, coming up with some ideas, some strategies for the month, setting up some tasks for yourself, maybe for the month, for the week, for the end of the year coming up soon. So that's why if you didn't study last week, if you didn't get any knowledge last week, this card is again reminder for you, for the Scorpio, that it would be great to renew maybe your knowledge. Maybe you have been thinking about taking a new course for your qualification, for your job, upgrading new skills or something like that, or watching live webinar or workshop. So it's time to do so. Interesting how last week, I remember for Scorpio, we had also about the knowledge. So this week is also, it's about sign for you. Keep on doing whatever you were doing last week. It's not yet the time to act. It's about getting the knowledge, mastering your skills, or renewing and updating, upgrading your skills. So next on we have Sagittarius. And for Sagittarius, we have the Empress, the major arcana number 3. So the Empress, she is all about the abundance in all spheres of your life. But first of all, in your finances, in your career, so whatever is happening in your life right now, it's a great week. First of all, it's a great positive week. It's a great beginning of the month. So if we talk about the finances, for the finances, the key idea, she is about saving and she is about passive income. Because you can see on the card, she's sitting and she's the Empress. She doesn't do anything. She is not standing. She is not running somewhere. She's not active. She's very passive. So this week, if you're the girl, if you're the woman, you have to feel yourself like a queen. You're the Empress, you're the queen. Maybe it's time just to sit and do nothing, be very passive this week, and everything's gonna come to you by just magically come to you. You don't have to put a lot of effort within this week for things to come to you. But one thing about the finances, it's about passive income. So if you don't have a passive income yet, it's time to think about one. It's time to generate one. Maybe it's time to invest and you get like the income every single month from something. Or if you already have a passive income, maybe it's time to invest more. Maybe it's time to increase this passive income. So she is focused on the passive things, on the passive incomes, generating more, and she feels so comfortable. So feel yourself, girls, like you're the queen within this week. She is also kind of a housewife. If you need to take care of yourself first, then also take care of your family. Cook dinner for them, set up a table, invite some relatives, clean your house, so you have a nice clean environment around you, very calm, very warm, because she's also about the family. For the girls, if you have been thinking about getting pregnant, about pregnancies, so it's good period as well, because she's sitting here having everything in this life. So great week overall, but remember about the passive things. You don't have to run and actually be very active. She is passive. So be more passive. If you're passive, things gonna come to you. If you go and run somewhere, there is a high chance while you're running, some things gonna come to you, like, where are you? And you're somewhere running and you miss certain opportunities because you just weren't there. You weren't there when the opportunities came, so you just had to sit and wait for them. You don't have to run. Just stay focused on whatever you are doing. Don't spread your attention in your energy and lots of things. Be focused, stay calm, and feel yourself like the Empress, like a queen this week. Okay, so the next zodiac sign we have Capricorn. For Capricorn, we have 6 wands. You are on the horse. You're riding the horse. It's a great week. So it's a good positive week. The way he sits on the horse, the way he is riding the horse, you can see how confident he is, and you can see the card has a positive meaning here. So great week. That's why inside you also will feel like you're the winner. You want everything. You got whatever you wanted. You feel so satisfied. You feel very confident in yourself, in whatever is happening right now. So that's why this week is for success. This week is for achieving the things, and if you actually put an effort, if you actually do the things, you're gonna get there. You're gonna ride a horse like that, feeling very confident, feeling very happy and proud of yourself. But you still need to do something. It's not like you sit and these things come to you suddenly. No, you still need to put an effort into it. But like overall, like your emotional, mental well-being it's perfect. You feel so satisfied with yourself and satisfied with whatever you got within this week. And so one thing to remember here is that this kind of feeling, this period is not going to last for a long time. So enjoy it right now, but as I've said earlier, you still need to continue working. You still need to continue doing this stuff. Let's say in the middle of the week you got to this point, you're kind of feeling great. You got whatever you wanted. You're the winner. You got your success. You achieved everything, but it doesn't mean that because you got everything next week you should take a week off. No, it's not gonna last for a long period of time. So you still need to put an effort. You still need to do lots of things, but like enjoy it right now. Enjoy it while it lasts. But I just want to let you know that it's not gonna be for a long period of time, and you still need to continue doing the things you were doing before. If you want to get even more and more and more for a longer period of time, you have to continue doing it. And remember that right now you enjoy, but it's not gonna be forever. Don't let all this like achievements take over you and do nothing. So okay, but that's a great week for whatever you're gonna do this week. Perfect. Okay, so next zodiac sign we have Aquarius. And for Aquarius, we have 4 swords. 4 swords for the upcoming week for Aquarius, for the beginning of November. Not an easy week, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna disappoint you. You are, if you have been thinking about taking a rest, it's probably time to do so. If you have been thinking about going on vacation, just do that, because your emotional, mental, and physical well-being is not on the best state right now. You may feel very tired and burn out within this week, just literally having not enough energy to do the things. But still, even being super tired, there is a chance of increasing your income, generating more money if you work even more. There is a chance of increasing and getting like earning more money, but by the end of the week you are definitely gonna feel like this. You will just lay and do nothing. You just literally don't have enough strength to go and do the things. So that's why you might have some situations within this week where you will have to make the decisions and try to be by yourself, try to find all the solutions by yourself. Spend time by yourself. It's a good week to be by yourself, like be alone, like abstracting and getting rid of everyone. As I said earlier, taking some time off, I don't know, go to spa, meditate, but you need to unite with yourself within this week. So this week is definitely not about interactions with other people and socializing with other people and solving especially your problems with other people. You have to make all these decisions by yourself. So listen to yourself, because you may overwork, and when you overwork you feel so exhausted, and if you don't take time off, so it's gonna be trouble. So take some time off, please, within this week, my dear Aquarius. Last zodiac sign we have Pisces. What should Pisces expect? For Pisces, we have 4 of Pentacles. And for Four of Pentacles, so overall it's not a bad week. This week is about controlling everything, being very balanced, being very stable. As you can see that he has 4 coins, and 1 coin is at the top of his head, another one he's holding, and he's standing on 2 of them. So in order not to drop 1 coin from his head, not to lose it, you need to be can do everything step by step. Don't be too active this week. Don't rush things up. If you do something too fast, you can just lose 1 coin. And so do everything very steady this week, like slowly but surely. So that's why overall it's not a bad week, as I've said. You just may feel tired because this card, it's about working a lot, doing lots of projects, making money, because the card is about money, because you have all the 4 coins here. So you may feel tired, but remember that in order not to lose all those coins you have to do everything very slowly, step by step. Don't be too active this week. Don't rush things up this week. So this week is also about planning. It's perfect for the beginning of the month. So plan everything out, especially this card, because it's about Pentacles. It's about money, about finances. Also plan out all your expenses at the beginning of the month. There might be some things which you need to plan ahead. So think about the expenses. Think about what do you need to buy, on what do you need to spend some money. So plan all your finances as well, analyze all your financial situation as well, but be very analytic and be very organized this week. If you are organized, if you plan everything out, you know each step what you have to do. Again, as I've said earlier, there's a less chance of losing one of the coins, losing and not taking control of the situation. So by actually planning, by organizing everything, and by doing everything slowly, everything is under your hands. You can handle all the things. But don't try control your own situations. Don't control everything and everyone. So focus on yourself, focus on your coins. You already have enough on your plate. Let's be honest, it's enough. So it's not the best week to take more tasks, to take more projects, and don't focus on other people. Don't spread your attention too much on other people. So focus on yourself, whatever you have, on your work, on your tasks, everything. It's gonna be great. Okay, so that was my tarot forecast and advice for the upcoming week. It's the first week of November, so from November 1st until November 7th. Let me know how you feel about your card, how you feel about this new month, last month of fall. We're moving soon close to the winter season, so let me know how you feel right now, how you feel about the card. And thank you everyone for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I do this tarot forecast and advice for each zodiac sign every single week, so you are kind of aware what you should expect in the upcoming week. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.